To give you a better view of Xplan Model Office's capabilities, let's have a look at two examples of how the wizards can streamline your work processes. To get started, simply navigate to the case you want to work on. For our first example, let's click to complete the fact find or F&A. Once you start the process, you can select to turn on the help feature whilst completing the wizard. Selecting yes will add tips, descriptions, and tools to help you along the way. As you can see here, you can select the type of fact find you want to complete. Let's select full for this demo. You can then add the date, select who prepared it, whether or not you want to include a cover letter, and even add a date for that cover letter. You can then select from this comprehensive list the areas that should be in scope for your fact find. Following each step of the process to enter the information about your client is easy. Just click the next button. Alternatively, you can skip to any particular page you want to complete or review by using the navigation menu on the left. At any point, you can return to the case main page by clicking on the case button. Let's now look at how we can create an SOA using the Xplan Model Office SOA wizard. To get started, you need to name your new scenario. The SOA wizard allows you to select whether or not you want to turn on the help feature. For this wizard, the help tool will give you guides on what sort of advice you can model. You can then select who the advice is for, what sort of advice you want to do. Your options are comprehensive, scaled, strategy only, or product only. You can also select how you want to group the recommendations. Other options you can select from are to include a cover letter, include a flowchart, include fact files, and include projections from Xtools and Xtools Plus. During the next step, for the scope of advice, you can use the drag and drop tool to add elements to be in scope and/or rearrange them as you see fit. Anytime you see one of these fields, you can type in to add your own text. You can then add the goals and objectives for your SOA. If you've completed the fact find like we did before using the fact find wizard, this information will flow through here. In the next step, you can choose the strategies you want to include in the SOA document. For this example, we're going to select the debt management and consolidation of non-deductible debt strategies for the client, with a linked objective of lifestyle retirement. Click Save. To include investment and insurance advice, simply click on the quick menu from the wizard on the left. From the screen, you can add the research from Xplan WellSolver scenarios if you've completed the modeling and want to add them. Pulling the scenario can also be done for insurance from Xplan Risk Researcher. For this example, we're going to recommend establishing an ongoing service agreement. During this step, you can select the advice package that is relevant for the client. These options are preloaded into the platform when we help you do your Xplan Model Office setup. You can then enter the fees that you want to charge for this particular piece of advice, including who the fee is for, the type of fee, the calculation type, the payment method, and the amount. The next step allows you to edit the disclaimers that you want to include in the SOA, such as referral arrangements, important relationships, or non-APL products that have been recommended. You can elect to include any general information, research, related documents, any investment or product PDSs, and projections from Xplan's Xtools and Xtools Plus. Following the steps, you can easily add research and any premium estimates. Click Next, merge SOA, and you're done. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to have a chat with us to see how Xplan can help your business perform better, please get in touch.